Plateau State, known for its abundant deposit of tin, columbite, zinc, and other solid minerals, has increasingly become a flashpoint of violence, displacement, and competing interest. Mining in Plateau dates back to 1902, when British colonial authorities began commercial extraction of tin on the Jos Plateau, a development that would later position the state as one of Nigeria's most resource-rich regions. Within the last year, dozens of lives have been lost in incidents directly or indirectly linked to mining activities. In February 2026, 37 miners died after alleged exposure to toxic gas at the mining site in Wase local government area. Just 2 months earlier, 12 people were killed in an attack on a mining site in Barkiladi. Displaced families say they have been unable to return to their farmlands. Lands, they insist, are now being taken over and exploited.
Last year, we couldn't farm because Fulani chased us out. They are still there. If you go, you'll be killed.
The governor of Plateau State, Caleb Mutfwang, says more than 60 communities have been overrun or abandoned following recurring attacks across Riom, Barkiladi, Bassa, Bokos, Mangu, and Wase local government areas. The displacements have not only triggered a humanitarian crisis, but also raised new questions about who controls these abandoned lands.
Immediately they sack people from the community. They will take responsibility of the community and start cultivating their lands. In fact, even in mining activities.
For many residents, the conflict is no longer seen as random violence, but a pattern of attacks, displacement, and growing uncertainty over who ultimately controls the land left behind.
Behind me here, what used to be a farmland is now dotted with mining pits. For many residents, the fear is no longer about surviving the crisis, but about losing their land, their identity, and their means of livelihoods permanently. The question many are asking is if this crisis is all about grazing, or there is something more complex beneath the surface.
Authorities have acknowledged the growing risks associated with illegal mining across the state.
Globally, anywhere you have resources, you would always have that struggle. There are definitely outsiders coming here to Plateau, and their main aim is they are targeting the minerals that we had. Sadly, people don't want to use formal ways of applying and getting these minerals. A lot of people are into banditry, and they're sacking communities for the minerals that we have. I mean, but there's always been this narrative that it is farmers' head are cash, but also people are. If you go and search properly, you'd see that a lot of communities that are being sacked today are being sacked because of the minerals that Plateau State is being endowed with.
Following a series of deadly incidents, including the Wase tragedy, government moved to shut down some illegal mining sites and briefly restricted mining activities, especially at night. Security expert says the Plateau crisis can no longer be viewed strictly through the lens of ethnic or farmer-headed conflict, arguing that the pattern of attacks, displacement, and occupation of strategic communities suggest a broader struggle for resource control.
I was the commander here. I observed that there are some foreign companies and some local companies, both doing mining, some illegal, some legal. For those that are legal, who pay royalty to the state government and federal government, others do their business anyhow. And they come in various places and they come. I saw these people, the ones that actually come with these organized criminals who terrorize people and take over the place, then they take over the mining of this place. So it is true.
He warns that unless government strengthen land governance, security presence, and regulation of mining activities, the competition for access to mineral-rich territories may continue to fuel instability.
Local intelligence. There are so many layers of intelligence. That local intelligence is critical to asymmetric warfare. We would have known how come they operated for so many minutes or so and they left, nobody has seen them.
As the crisis persists, many in Plateau say they are now caught between two battles, one above ground, defined by bloodshed, displacement, and fear, and another beneath the soil, where the fight for mineral wealth may quietly be reshaping the conflict. Percy Dabang, Channels Television News.